Alright, hello, this is GH101, Computing and Data Science, and we are looking at text-based interaction on your home computer. We have a video for Windows that will be up that you can watch. This is for Mac, so very much similar, but some of the commands are different. On a Mac, your programs are over here on the sidebar, and Finder is, well, sidebar or bottom bar, depending on how you have your settings. And then Finder is your program to view your programs, view your files. Alright, so here's my downloads directory. I've got some files. If I want to make a copy of this file, I could right-click, copy, go somewhere else, right-click, paste. I could delete the file, move to trash. I could drag a file from one place to another. So take it from my desktop to my downloads. Okay, so I can deal with files if I wanted to make a new directory. I could make a new folder here. All right, now I can do those same things without using my mouse once I get to a certain place. So if I go to my applications and utilities, wherever your utilities shows up, there's my utilities, terminal, okay, so this is actually, I'm going to close this out, I already had this opened. Alright, open up my terminal. Okay, so this thing pops up where there's a little block where I can type, and it's waiting for me to type. Clicking doesn't do really anything in here. And I can do much of the same as what I could do over here. Alright, so over here I can be in a directory. So I can be in my downloads directory. Okay, so I could be in my downloads directory, and I put my, let's see, path bar. So by having my path bar on, I can see the whole directory structure here that I'm inside of the users directory, inside of their jkinney, inside of their downloads, and over here I'm sitting somewhere, and pwd print working directory says where I'm currently sitting inside of this program. And these are commands that will work on Linux as well, so I'm going to keep track of these. The commands for dealing with Mac and Linux are the same. Alright, so if I want to go into my downloads directory, so if I was on jkinney, not inside my downloads directory, over here I can cd downloads, and then if I pwd, it says I'm in my downloads directory. Okay, so cd is for change directory. Instead of anything that I can do over here with clicking, there's a text way to do it over here. Over here I see the files that are in the directory. If I want to see them over here, the command is ls for list. Okay, so ls is for list. These are the commands we've used. And all right, over here if I wanted to make a copy of a file and put it somewhere else. I could Control or Command C, Control or Command V, or do the clicking to copy and paste. Over here, I could say copy whatever file I would want. Let's say that I have that file in my downloads directory, and if I want to put it into documents, then I would have to type the path to where I want it to go. So I could do this, which would take this file that's in my downloads directory, and the dot dot there is for going up one directory. I go up one directory and then into my documents, and there it showed up in my documents directory. So if I do cd dot dot or copy dot dot, the dot dot means one directory higher. Alright, if I wanted to just move the file, the command mv is for move. Okay, so now that file is not in my downloads directory. I moved it. If I want to make a new directory, command for that is mkdir. Say I want to make a folder or directory called folder1, and then cd to go inside of there. And then I don't have any files there at the moment. If I want to remove a directory, so let's go back up, cd dot dot to go back up to my downloads. If I want to remove the folder1, it doesn't like that because it doesn't want me to do deleting the directory that way. There's different ways I can do it. One of them is remove directory. Okay, so now that directory has been removed. If I wanted to remove a file, it would be rm for remove. So I could remove, let's see, I'll remove this xv6.img, and it's gone. And depending on my settings, it didn't ask me for confirmation there, so be careful, and it didn't move it to the trash, depending on your settings as well. Probably not. Okay, so we can see where we are, we can change what directory we're in, we can list files, we can copy and move. Something else that we can do here is I can double click a file and it'll open whatever program's supposed to open that kind of file. This is a PDF, so it opened Preview, which is a Mac, which is a Mac program that can look at PDFs. So now if I want to do the same thing here, I could say open usersguide.pdf, and that's just the same as like double clicking. Opens the appropriate program. Okay, so that's just the basics of doing just the same as you can do in Finder, but over here there's a whole lot more that you can do, which is why we'll be doing, when we do the programming, we will do a lot of that in this kind of method to deal with our files and things, because there's some things that you can do here that you can't do over here. This is kind of where programmers live. So there's extra things you can do there, and if you're good at it, it's actually faster to do many of the things, even if you could do it over here. All right, so that's just a teaser, just to show you the basics. And so we'll say That's it for this one. Have fun.